One review stopped on me, so I actually wanted to do both in one go, which didn't work out, but we will quickly check this one. We had not been a lot better than in Bundesliga 1. It was another terrible outcome of the games. And um, mm, I mean, we could always discuss those games. We did have Wien plus 0.25, and it was really a bit silly because they were winning by 3 goals at halftime, and maybe doing okay till then. I mean, 3-0. But once Bochum started going and scored the first goal, that was pretty one-sided, and they just couldn't find a way back into the game. And in the end, of course, Bochum should have won. It's hard to argue. It was a bad one. I'm gonna count this as a bad one. Although this 3-0 was just too many goals they scored to take it really seriously. It happens. I mean, they are a bit unexperienced, you can say. Bundesliga 2 new to them. And I mean, but anyway, I can't argue. It was a bad one, but still we were winning by 3 goals. So if this happens, it's a bit special, right? In Fürth, we did have the right side because Fürth were better even. So this was more than 1 goal better. I saw that game and that was really good effort by Fürth compared to Hanover, who just couldn't get their game together. It was Fürth were really good, so it was also even a surprise to me, and we even won it, so that was a good one. In Karlsruhe, we couldn't hardly say we had the wrong side. I mean, here everyone could say that was 2-0 HSV, like in the Wien game, but 2-0 is not the same as 3-0. Anyway, it was already there that Karlsruhe were not bad really, but after that, after the break, they were just excellent. They were just they should have scored more, and even. Mm, instead of getting the 1-2 eventually, which was really on the cards and they would have deserved it, and then anything could have happened. It was even that Hamburg scored a 0-3 against run of play, you can say, but of course there is some kind of class in their squad, and also the chance for on the break that gets bigger. So it can happen. But even then, it was 1-3, 2-3 after 85. I don't know, but somewhere close to the end, and you still wouldn't write them off and say, okay, everything can happen now. And instead, Hamburg scored the fourth, which is also can happen. But by stats, that's an excellent one, and I can not at all disagree. Anyway, if we count Wien as a bad one, we couldn't say this was a bad one too. I mean, even the character was a bit similar. Osnabrück, I mean, you could not worry for them really, but stats they say they were terrible. I didn't see enough of this game, but the impression was always Nürnberg are not really troubling them. In the end, they scored a goal very late on when you stats say it was a bad one, so I have to count it as a bad one. But it didn't feel like a bad one. But anyway, here I have to say I didn't see enough of the game to be really certain about it. Also in Heidenheim, Heidenheim were not as superior as expected, and I said that it's not really a pleasant one. Give them another chance, is what I said. They didn't really convert that, and I have to count it as a bad one with minus 0.37. Although these stats here would even still say 0.35, that's good enough for that one. So we could make a compromise and say it's neutral. I'm rather not going to count it. I mean, there was an edge to the home side, and they may have converted that one. On the other hand, in the St. Pauli Kiel, I may have been, and I said that Kiel really did play well, and they once again showed that. But I have to say here, the impression was St. Pauli were the better side. They were pushing, they were going forward, they were trying to score the goal, while Kiel were really struggling a bit, or they said, okay, as long as we're not losing or so. But it was St. Pauli the better side. and this may have changed and turned around after they scored the first goal, which was already in the second half. So here it's hard to say, but you can say it was pretty even throughout. But actually, it was St. Pauli. It's hard to say. I have to count it as a bad one, no doubt, and I will do. But here it was actually, yeah, for a while it appeared to be St. Pauli the better side, and they came closer to scoring. That was the impression, which is sometimes not really counted in chances, because you come close but you never take the shot. So you come into the area, cross maybe even coming in, or just the final pass or something, through ball, and he doesn't shoot, so he doesn't come to shooting, and so it's not counted really. But that was the impression. Very late on, Kiel definitely would have deserved that equalizer after they scored the 2-1, and St. Pauli just they were fully busy to keep Kiel out, and couldn't go any forward anymore. So that may have contributed a lot to those stats, right? The final, you can say 10 minutes, maybe even more a bit. After St. Pauli scored a second even, right? So it was 2-0, and then Kiel came back after 84 maybe. But I have to count it as a bad one, but it was a winner. So here we are, even, well, just neutral, you can say. But on the over, well, should I say it's a bad one? It's not. That's 2.85, and I saw that game, and was Dresden clearly on top, and they should have scored a goal. So we can compare that. It's 2.85, and we had over how many? Over 2.5, 1.9. So it's a good one. I mean, and I wouldn't argue, even if there are 0 goals. You have to say there were so many chances. It was all Dresden, but also Darmstadt came forward. So and Dresden were also, well, complaining, or at least they said, well, we should have made a bit more of that. And if the scoring starts, it's always a bit different. In Karlsruhe, we can hardly argue. 4.18. See, look at that. So they did. Really well, and that over, you can say whether or not the early goals. And those 2.92, I think they also are good enough, but I'm not sure, because it's 2.75, 1.99, no, 1.95. So okay, I'll be I could do, what can I do now? Okay, I can do the from here to here to check whether or not we were doing okay with the quality, and it's once again it's +6, so that was excellent quality. And now we can do this plus this, because I think that's the, so we are actually this plus is not entering plus, plus this. And we're +10. Okay, so quality had been very okay, and Bundesliga 2 also bad results. Could enter them here. I will do that next week, because I gotta go now. But there is still very small plus. But well, you feel really uncomfortable after that. So I mean, but I can't apologize. Quality had been good. Just luck was against these bets, and I'm gonna come back on Friday and show some more. I hope you can do with that. And okay, I'm through with it. Thanks a lot for watching. Share, like, comment.